Good morning and welcome to your Morning Meds. My name is Melissa Romero, and for today's Morning Meds, I wanted to discuss the art of acceptance, the practice of acceptance. You see, a lot of our suffering, a lot of our strife, a lot of our sadness comes from our inability to accept what is. Whatever the circumstance may be, we would have preferred for it to have a different outcome, or we would want it to look differently. And so we can't seem to accept and come to terms with what is. Byron Katie says that if you fight reality, you will lose 100% of the time. So my message to you today is figure out those things that you're having a hard time accepting. And, accepting things isn't always easy. There are some situations that come into our life and they're a little easier to accept, or there are some times in a situation that acceptance comes easier. Sometimes you have to, go through the motions and go through the process of the pain and suffering, especially in the loss of a loved one, for instance, or the loss of a relationship, or whatever it is. But the primary message is that in order to stop suffering, we have to come to this place of acceptance of what is, of acceptance that the reality is what it is. Carl Jung says, we cannot change anything until we accept it. So in order to come into this place of healing, in order to heal, to improve the situation, to come to a place of joy and happiness and go back to, our normal state of being, we must accept. We must come to a place of acceptance of what is, in order to move forward and work on healing ourselves from whatever it is that we're going through. So my message to you and my challenge for you today is, as you're going through today, if you're going through something that you're having a hard time accepting, just go through the process and know that accepting is what you have to do in order to heal. But as you go through your day-to-day and you're going through day-to-day experiences, I want you to work on accepting those things that happen. For instance, if someone cuts you off on the highway, accept it. Accept it for what it is. They cut you off on the highway, that's it, and move forward from that. Some situations, getting cut off on the highway is super easy to accept, where, the loss of a loved one might be more complicated, of course, to accept, and it's a little more challenging. It might take more than just a day or a couple minutes to accept, right? But go through your day today and start working on acceptance, and see the things that you're not accepting in life. See the things that are causing you anger, strife, fear, whatever it is, because you just can't seem to accept it, and start working on accepting those things. And if you're going through something right now that, you're just not ready to accept, know at least the awareness and the knowledge that accepting this is the only way for me to get to this place of healing. Just know that, so that you can start working on your healing. And that's pretty much my challenge for you today. Just accept life for what it is. There are situations that we can't control, and they come to our life. And in order for us to get past them, or to heal from them, or whatever it is, we need to learn to accept them. And then let's accept them for what they are, and then we can move towards healing. All right. That's my message for you today. I love to love you. Peace.
Thank you so much. Please subscribe and hit the like button. Love to love you.